Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, spinning away. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
Rodgers now on first down. He completes it to Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson all by himself. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson, 81 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
On second down, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll run down for the first time with Lacey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor. So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 52 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to Rawls on the dump off. And he's able to get this one down to the 40. Yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And they get 28 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a Seattle first. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the Packers get set to go. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Jared Cook, 87 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They're snapping the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done. I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and that'll bring up second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I think we have to give credit to them for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water. Near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
They'll run it. This is Pro-Size. And he will take this one in. For the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Pro-Size taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive. After what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A couple of years ago, Cobb signed that 4-year, $40 million deal. Since then, the numbers have been down a little bit, although last year only played 13 games.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be as concerned with the numbers dropping if I were a Packers fan, because remember, Devontae Adams has developed as a player, and his numbers have gone up. You've got Jordy Nelson back to full health in 2016. He's going to catch a lot of passes, almost caught 100 in that season. Jared Cook at tight end. That's a new weapon Green Bay didn't have for a while. And don't forget, Randall Cobb spent some time as a running back when all the injuries hit the backfield. So his versatility is still a major plus for Green Bay. Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Lacey. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
They'll run. This is Lacey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Eddie Lacy, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run coming from Eddie Lacy. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 57 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running back centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so, because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want it run. One cut, downhill, get upfield, and Thomas Rawls is perfect for that. If he stays healthy, that allows Russell Wilson now to throw the play action, to bootleg passes that really hurt other teams defensively.
And Rawls has youth on his side, just 23. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the line.
But now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
To throw is Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going to be reduced. Would he be able to maximize what they were going to throw in his direction? And he certainly did this year, 65 catches.
65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too. Rolls. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time. Of course, we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And the 2016 NFL Comeback Player of the Year was Jordy Nelson. He had a fantastic year after the knee injury in 2015. Well over 1,000 yards again. And once again, he was the #1 target for Aaron Rodgers.
NFL high, 14 receiving touchdowns. What dimension does he add that makes them so good on offense?
Dependability as well as speed. All right, Jordy Nelson's the type of guy who can run any route you want, yet he can also take the top off of a defense, as we like to say, by running past people. It's a heck of a combination to deal with. Plus, Aaron Rodgers knows when he gets in trouble, he just looks for Jordy Nelson, and 9.9 times out of 10, he'll find a way to get open.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Lambeau. Following these words. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy and try to get it to his tight end Rodgers, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you had.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Clay Matthews in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot. But there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and then even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that will get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams, so your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction, and then you have the OTAs and minicamps. We get to see them on the field for the first time, and we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a general rule, when you take a deep shot downfield, it's usually a timing pattern. Quarterback in the pocket and looking to hit his receiver downfield. But when he has to move outside of it, timing often gets thrown off. And on that play, that caused the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Throwing again here, Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
3rd and long. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the... Yeah, that's perfect. 2. Davis, deep. I got to go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
First down, this is Rawls. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the 2nd half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
Encroachment defense. Still 2nd down.
2nd down, 8. Wilson on second down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
And now here's another interception. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot and say, hold it a second. I can throw a touchdown pass.
Jordy Nelson all by himself. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson, 98 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
12 yards on the pickup, and the Seahawks are going to have a first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver open downfield for a touchdown.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And they got 29 yards there. And the Packers are going to have a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So a major development here. Aaron Rodgers out. And coming in, a man who had great success in college at UCLA, Brett Hundley. Now Hundley, flushed out right. And some space here. 19 yards there on the pickup. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain. A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Throwing, Hundley, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
And look at this. It's a fake. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Packer defense getting set to go again. Last drive, touchdown, surrender. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders, as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now he's...
After reviewing the play, the run on the field is reversed.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. On second down, Wilson. Complete outright to Kurz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Fresh set of downs here.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Touchdown, Packers! Jordy Nelson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And the head coach.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not.
And under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down, and
touchdown, Packers! Jordy Nelson, 38 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they working?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to cloud them a little bit.
And out now come the Seahawks. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The intended target.
Get it out of here! Let's go! Yeah, yes! What is he talking about?
And now it's second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Off the play fake to Rawls.
No, but I can't.
Catch made right side by
No.
That's how when you open that door, that's what that room smells like. You need to open your window. That's why. That's what I said. Probably Brandon's be able to get changed. Do you have a bunch of shirts in there that need to be thrown down the steps?
No.
Because you do sweat, especially at night. That's why I want you to change your clothes and put PJs. It's supposed to be display. I'm going to get that shirt. And deodorant. When's the last time you put deodorant on? I'm finishing the play.
opening, and there he goes.
I'm trying to. Jacob keeps on pausing it.
Do not unpause it.
Alright.
It's a pause, so that's why I can open that window, so don't stink in there no more. Or I'll have to close the door and make you breathe it. Ew.
I actually have a stuffy nose, so I can't smell anything.
No wonder he don't know but realize that it stinks in there.
Finally, I've been waiting.
Grandma said, my oh my. Talking about you.
I'll make you breathe your own farts.
Ew.
I know you like to smell your Kylie's farts.
Good play.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a
Wait, what happened?
field, and I don't
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
It happened.
40 offense. See, I'll make you breathe that. You'll need it. Offense is choosing their personnel.
So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2.
Not comment anything. That. Thank you and have a nice day.
Wilson gonna throw for it. And now here's another interception. And it's Clinton Dix.
I'm gonna have to do more research on it.
It's called. The 2-point try is no good.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, the time was intercepted.
I'm gonna have to do more research because my friend got scammed by doing that. He got a bill worth $8,000 because he joined one of the free gift card giveaways.
For a second, they're having flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC championship.
Oh no, it's not over till the clock hits 0.
Got another viewer?
And many things changed in Green
How about you? So concerned about it, why don't you do it then?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one incomplete.
Jeez, Mason Crosby's a terrible quarterback.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try
Just
to
ignore it, Jake.
Instead of kicking it through the post.
Just ignore it.
Put that in mothballs. Come on.
My mom said just ignore it.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient.
Okay, now that I cannot anymore. I have to report it.
You want to rub it in a little, you fake it when he snapped it from the 3.
Reportion, here I come. It's not even a word, reportion.
My grandmother had.
Yeah, my grandmother did the same. It smells terrible. And the Seahawks get ready to try out on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one.
Hey, but he's still watching though.
When you're playing catch up,
There he goes, right side. And all the way in.
He stepped out at the 3.
Seattle. Jermaine Curse.
Probably that one who said please sub.
The Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Don't say that kind of
Not
stuff.
only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
it usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner.
Oh! Is that so? 3 possession game.
4 points off the deficit. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
Nobody down there.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them.
Touchback.
Just not a good play. I mean, the risk reward is really
Might
off
get
the
pick
charts.
6. I'm right back in.
Not in your favor.
Or even an interception or turnover.
2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be damned.
Maybe.
Am I saying a better
They
range?
that one, didn't they?
What?
Am I saying a better range?
In the pistol.
Or if you're
Now Rodgers.
And he dropped it. Rick, it was 2 times the score of this. 2 times the deficit. Which means Rick is losing 34-0. And then he scored a touchdown on 3 consecutive plays before the first half.
Throwing is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Then he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on
Is
the
that
play.
fantastic?
Yes.
The defensive
6 receptions, 324 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Not at all. Look at the confidence.
25 yards per attempt.
That type of a lead. Clock on their side. Instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
He caught it.
And this is going to be
That's unbelievable.
18 on that one. And it'll give the Packers a
Randall
first down.
Corn on the Cob. That's a new name. I like that. Randall Corn on the Cob.
Just had another big completion there, and I think in
Go on,
days
Randall
gone
Corn on the
by in
Cob.
NFL,
Going 4 verticals.
overkills is rubbing it in. I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument that you can say on the other side if you're going to get angry about it. Stop.
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the time they just look at it like
Instead, it's user incomplete pass.
It turns out.
Unable to connect on the first down pass
Right.
play. Now it's second
You're
down.
not going to play
Well,
Madden?
partner, I think the defensive fellas
Yeah,
got
that's
the
from
memo,
Williams.
and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot.
Flat, away you go.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Holding.
Now, hold on here. We do
Offense,
have a
number
flag
70.
down. So let's see what this is about.
5.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to shoot them, whatever it is.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for Holton.
Alright, now I'll pick 6.
Another pistol look here. And again, it's Rodgers. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the
Line.
quarterback, Richard Sherman.
Our Sherman.
Into enemy territory.
Robert might get a pick.
45-yard line.
And then a
So
6.
they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot
Okay,
of work
Jake
to do.
Allow
They
touchdown.
don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball
Are you
in the
doing
end
4
zone
verticals?
and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And
Dang it!
goodness, another interception. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. 20
Oh no, we're not done till that clock hits 0.
It's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play? And
You almost did.
Until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on
24. That's a 3-possession game. 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions. Onside kick. This is the worst onside kick.
No.
That's why. Don't worry. I touched it before. It went 10 yards. Just gonna recover it.
Looks like they've recovered. They have.
Look at your guy. Yes. Look at my guy. Yes.
Illegal touching. Offense number 23. 37.
So they try the
Just
onside
hit.
kick, but
Did
it
you
does
accept
not
it?
go
How many people are gathered on the ball? Look at all these. Doggy pile on who?
Sam Shields. No, it's either Clay Matthews. It's either Julius Peppers or Sam Shields. Right?
Doggy pile on this guy right here.
Sam Shields.
Yep. Doggy pile on Sam Shields.
Good why? Because that's got the penalty.
I think I forgot right
It's a
now.
tough play because you're so excited to get downfield and get the football, but you have to let it get 10 yards.
Are we finally doing a nice, good broadcast?
But the kicking team jumped on it a bit early.
Wilson rolling to his right. And the collision there jarred the
7 interceptions.
second down.
You got 6. You have to
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for
And then who's winning by 24?
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them,
Eddie Lacy, 37 rushing
that's
yards.
going to help your defense.
Yes.
Since being hurried, he got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He's going to go for got a man. It's
And he
caught
caught
at
it.
the
Nice
7-yard
catch.
line.
That's the way you draw it up, right?
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker. and they did.
Encroachment, defense number 98.
Right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out
It's a
Nice,
Seattle
good job.
Seahawks touchdown.
Nice job, Russell Wilson.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's all
Do you like Clay Matthews?
Who can make things happen
Mike
with his
Daniels?
legs.
Do you like Mike Daniels?
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh!
They tried for the
I should have returned that for 2.
Unsuccessful. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when
18.
you can, don't you?
It's still a 3-possession game.
Don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Oh, you almost recovered that in field goal range.
As they get it up past the 35.
Yes, because it went more than 10 yards. I'm going for a touchdown. You did this to me, so I'm doing it to you.
Out onto the field.
You went for a touchdown even though you were up by 56. I need it too.
Next driver, no, you just throw that out the window.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out and go, total touchdown.
64-yard touchdown.
2 fourth-quarter touchdowns, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of
24.
contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And complete, right side to Cook.
Hey, it was worth a try, right?
This play is not going to work. He's out of bounds.
I'm checking Roger's stats.
Show your butthole on stream, Zago.
Jacob! I'm 19 for 31, 780 yards, 8 touchdowns.
4 picks. Jacob! Stop scaring me.
He doesn't have to do anything. Look at Aaron Rodgers' stats. It's gonna be your new wife.
Now listen, Bob. When you went to practice,
He broke the controller.
Just shy of the goal line, and a try for 2, unsuccessful. So this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular. Seahawks
You did.
looks like they've recovered. They have. The Packers defense here getting ready. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed
How about
the football
touchdown?
back.
Yeah, don't
Unfortunately,
change
they couldn't
play
get
this
it.
time.
And I
Why?
know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
Unless I allow a touchdown.
Which is what we saw here.
You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose, Jacob. Yeah. You did that on purpose. That's also a sin.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Doing stuff on purpose, so just you can make them other.
Showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in the
Was that close by Jake Rion? Hey, do you know Kevin King from Washington?
How many points did Ricky have? How
And
many
the
points did Ricky have
Seahawks
in
are
the
able to
match?
close the gap just a bit.
How many points?
He
Is
didn't
there
play.
any way you and I can
When do you
join
guys
this
play?
quarterback in the zone
He didn't
he's in?
play.
He's absolutely
play that
feeling it. Touchdown after
Yeah,
touchdown,
you guys
throwing
did.
the ball.
He said he's going to win the Washington game.
And
You
no,
guys
falls
won the
incomplete. So the
I
two-point
know.
conversion
I
no good.
played
Game 2.
a franchise game.
Good pass, hit the hands,
No one
and
was
just
here for
couldn't
game
bring it
2.
in.
And every receiver's coach.
They didn't stay.
everywhere. Seeing
Yeah,
that
you
play,
didn't
focus,
No, we didn't.
Focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and touch
That was a
it.
terrible kick.
And this one's going to be covered up by the
I wanted to return it for safety.
Now they're down big
Give
here
you
on the
2
fourth
points and the ball
down.
back.
The onside kick
Guess what I'm going for? Corner strike the Jordy Nelson.
Now you
Yeah.
put
Yep.
something that you're trying to practice, right? That
Go
you-
outside and play
you've worked
football.
on into a game situation.
Actually, I'm
Go back and dissect
thinking about
it.
eating.
So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll
Dead
find
and
a better way
incomplete.
to do it, but
Is Aaron Rodgers on fire? I want him to have over 100,000 yards passing
Incompletion.
by the end of this game. By,
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. His throw
That's what I want.
incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
it's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion.
No, I
and
said
the ball's
1,000.
almost there, and then someone sticks
I
a
said
hand or
1,000,
two
you liar.
and bats it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught. Nelson. Touchdown. Packers. Jordy Nelson.
if Daddy goes.
44 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And unable to connect.
That's a
They
terrible
don't get
pass
the
by God's
two-point
right?
conversion here.
A chance to grab that. I'm doing.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead.
this is much more
There's a
because the game
fake,
is
he's going to get 2.
Yep, because I won 34,000.
From the
This is
15,
nothing.
The risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards.
Oh, it got hammered by Dayton Jones.
Yeah, those young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in
Do you
this
like
game, but
Sam
still
Shields?
reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic.
Oh,
they
he's
had
watching.
Last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles. But this is caught at the 20.
He stepped
And he finally
out.
is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard
Your team is a joke. Is this our prediction?
See another example here of offenses just going.
Why, you don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to throw for 800 yards?
Dream and a defender's nightmare. Because no one's going to stop throwing the ball downfield. And points
And
are
8
going
touchdowns? Oh!
Dropped it in the end zone.
What?
800 yards passing,
all the preparation,
800 yards,
all the
5
practice, a
touchdowns,
play like that will absolutely
5
break
weeks.
your heart.
It took Aaron Rodgers 2 weeks to get there.
Just unable to
When?
complete it
Franchise?
in the
No,
end zone.
in real life.
Big time drop.
Now it's Wilson, and this is caught at the 8.
And do you believe this? It took Aaron Rodgers 7 weeks to get 25 touchdowns, 2,500 passing yards, no picks. Is that creepy?
It's Wilson going to Rawls on the
Touchdown.
dump off. And he is in
Touchdown pass number what for him?
Thomas Rawls from 4 yards out.
I'm back in there now.
And the Seahawks
No, you're not.
are able to cut into
It's
that
over,
deficit.
Jake.
I get 3 pick sixes in a
Getting
row.
you back involved
Like I
once
did
the
in Madden 25, right?
passing game.
Then, baby.
Create mismatches because who's going to
And he dropped it.
I have 6 touchdowns.
likes to operate with the ball in his
How many do I have? 9.
Makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
Why? Oh, we saw Bethany Hall at Walmart.
Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed.
He said, you guys come to the events so we can learn about Jesus and eat hot dogs at the same time. Man, just he'd never say that, right?
Low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
He dropped it.
Couldn't quite hold it.
Dropped down at the 44.
Ball pops out, incomplete. So it's Packer football here.
After
as
this
we
game.
welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
No
after
more
having time
bad
to talk it
comments.
over. To throw is Rodgers. And now here's another interception.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Safety Earl Thomas. And his guys
Defense,
will take
number
over
17.
at the 30-yard line.
Oh!
And a big face mask penalty here.
You know what, Jake?
15
I'm allow you to come back.
Never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there.
Psych.
And that can hurt you as a player.
They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right side. Throwing is Wilson, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And
Oh, you almost celebrated too early. But how did you get a touchdown? Because Jake Ryan didn't get enough of you.
Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
You're not going to convert this 2-point conversion.
Now it'll be a
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
What a grab,
This one
though.
incomplete.
Hey, you're only down by 12. That's only 2 possessions. And this air feels so cool.
What a grab.
Oh, so I can do that. Without gloves.
What a grab, though.
Hey, NFL is starting to ban gloves.
Why?
Because it's too easy to make catches. They may. I doubt it if they start doing anything like that, but they may. You never know.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers.
Oh no, not until I get a touchdown.
They needed a miracle. They
Yeah,
had to
look at
have that
the
onside kick.
This
They
has been a
didn't
pretty
get
good game. Close to
we
Justin, right?
knew even before.
Oh yeah, well I'm going for a touchdown, so ha.
On that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd.
Rodgers got tackle. Aaron Rodgers, one tackle. Right?
Aaron Rodgers, 1 catch, 87,000 yards, 83 touchdowns. Is that even possible?
7. Oh, you guys got. I got more
Does
turnovers.
occur
I
once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's
What a
fault.
grab.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many.
You know what,
different
Chick, I'm gonna
things.
help you.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They're going to hurry back to the touchdown. On first down, Wilson. His throw caught right at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's...
Three plays, 3 touchdowns. We are having some technical difficulties. yet again. Just listen to the sound of it.
Decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock.
Alright,
you're
thanks for the
inside 2
headphones,
minutes, look at your
JK.
timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock?
If I get one pick,
so many things to
It's
go
over.
through.
What happened if I get a touchdown though? Or recover this onside kick?
it don't really matter if you don't take a pick. That's our chance.
And this one's going to be covered up by the
What if Warda could have returned that for a touchdown?
Turnover.
Touchdown, this play right now.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Is that a fumble? Yeah. No, in my franchise, the receiver, he took one step. No, he didn't even have it for a second. He dropped it. They said that was a fumble.
Still a one-possession game.
No, they said our challenge, Jake, guess what they called? Touchdown. Because Adams just randomly decided to pick the ball up.
Let's go! Let's go!
It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman.
Let's go!
Interceptions in the game.
You let me come back or something.
Yeah.
If I get a touchdown, you're done.
But I do have 2 timeouts left, so I can't get a field goal or overtime. Or win.
And I believe it's against Washington or Expos.
That's correct. They'll look to throw. And Grant's got it over the middle.
Don't catch him. Oh, dang it. I didn't want you to get caught. Because I wanted to allow a touchdown early, so by the way, I had time to score a field goal. But, I mean, that does stop the clock, though. Right? And now, we'll use timeouts now.
Continue to scout players. They really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys.
Did you know that if you go above 255 points in Madden 17, it won't score anymore? How did you know?
I watched you watch each video.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. He's so annoying.
It's funny.
He's annoying.
How did you learn about it, Ricky?
I saw his videos and they're so annoying. And now guess what I'm going to do? The offense calls timeout, defense, and then offense, then defense, then offense, and defense. And then official, and then official, and then official. Right? I'm doing Overstorm Brave.
He's back to throw. And he can't hang on. That's
Oh, what's the there's a he's dropped it.
I know you did.
How did you know?
I saw him.
How did you saw him? You saw the ball on the ground?
I just did it. I thought you got a touchdown first, and I saw the ball. They got to score on the next goal.
back to throw. He takes it.
Touchdown! Let's go!
Now the 2-point conversion.
Wow. So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game. We just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Wilson going to throw for it.
Wrong guy.
Incomplete. They can't convert.
Yeah, you do have a lead though.
The lead up to a field goal instead.
35 seconds, 2 timeouts.
35 seconds.
Days at 1 here in the fourth.
The only one, if I lead on the other one, never beat you in Madden 17, right?
Now to send this one away following
No.
the score.
Who else beat you?
It's gonna be no one. You wanna know why?
That'll be taken in the end
I'm
zone.
bringing it out.
Bring it out.
And he'll wind
Out
up
to
about
the 21.
40 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as he'll start at the 21-yard line.
What are you going to do here, Rick? If I intercept it, you're done
The
for.
Seattle defense getting set to go, and everything's going to rest
Why
on
did
this
you only
drive.
come
Can
back?
they keep them
I
out of
didn't.
field
I was
goal
on the
range
24
because a
with
field
2
goal
minutes
would win
left.
it.
So now you're
Didn't
in a position
come
of
back.
you
I
can't
was on
just
the
back
24
off
with
and
2
You
seconds.
played fantastic defense.
At the same time, you don't want to press them so hard they go over the top and beat you deep. So you're playing a tight defense with an idea that
Now whistle
at the 40. I only need to get to the, what is that, the 39. I only need 21 yards.
Back to throw. And Nelson's got it here right side. Jordy Nelson all by himself. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now hang on here, timeout.
I have a perfect opportunity.
It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And now the offense operates.
Unless I miss a field goal. Remember that 27-yarder that Blair Walsh missed?
First and goal here from the 2. They'll run it with Lacey. And he'll go back.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
3 yards, and now it's second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
22 yards. Can I make it?
On the right foot of Mason Crosby. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
It's good. I win.
And Crosby's kick is good.
Good game.
No, it's not.
Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before.
And there is the game. Thank you so much and have a nice day. See ya.